Good morning and welcome to this morning's meditation. I am Kari. Oh, today is a little bit off our themes. However, it is going to be right on theme. Um, we've been tracking with the many, this week has been about the flames, the Metaraya and the flames. Excuse me. And the meta of the flames. I had wanted to take us in to more weave the flames as they spiral in. Had some write-ups on what the flames are all about. And in the transmission this morning was interestingly enough guided into some very specific work with the Rainbow Warrior. So that's what's consuming the field right now. And I guess our best course of action without having to actually, I can logically intuit why Rainbow Warriors here, but without spending time talking about it, I would rather us just drop into the experience of Rainbow Warrior, because obviously, Rainbow Warrior, interestingly enough, would be the masculine expression of the Metaraya in the earthly space. The Rainbow Warrior is the inversion of the Metaraya. Metaraya being the feminine expression of the flames in the 12th beyond dimension, coming into the earthly expression in feminine masculine form, right? So completely inverted, brought here on earth, manifest, I should say, on earth in the inner earth realms. So, going to stop talking. We're just going to drop in and bring this essence of this energy to light. So, with that, go ahead. Please close your eyes, take a moment to breathe in, and let this essence of this energy be drawn up to the forefront. We yesterday dropped to a really, really, really deep um, anchor point. And so it makes sense that Rainbow Warrior would be the counterpoint, right? Pinning two different and distinct polarity points within the dimensional space, the dimensional realm, right? If we're going to grab one essence or one point, then the polarity of that point would be where we want to create, to harmonize, and to balance. So taking a nice deep breath in, what I want to have you do, there we go, excuse me, the yawns triggering the dimensional shift as we work our way through the fields. What I want to have you do is center your energy field, your energy body, activating a light link directly into a star link. So just feeling the sun on you, on your face, and then moving its warmth directly into your internal vision and allowing that pineal gland from within to activate as the sun, letting your inner skull, your inner mind become fully illuminated. And then, like a crystal ball spinning, letting it start to spin. Excuse me, like a prism of light. The yawns always come as we start to really shift frequency and bandwidth, if you will. We're just jumping from the mind into some deeper essence, some different energies. So just giving yourself a moment. If I'm triggering yawns for you, that's great. And continuing to breathe into the body. We're holding resonance now between yesterday's deep earth realm. If you weren't with us yesterday, I invite you after today's meditation to go back and capture that essence, that energy as well. And what I want you to feel into today, we're going to step into first inner earth, or we're going to allow our frequency to resonate first with inner earth. So just let your body spiral start allowing yourself to feel the mind as though that prism of light, that Starlink, that ball of crystalline light inside your mind has been spun up on a string. And much like hypnosis, watching a light spin, I want you to imagine there's another yawn. We're going with a lot of bandwidth right now, starting to come in as we move through the dimensional bodies within your field. Imagine that light spinning or unspinning. There's a lot of tension in the cord. So it's like it's already been spun up. And in a few breaths, I'll tell you when, don't let it unwind yet. I want you to see it as though it's this perfect crystal holding all of this light within, and it's spun up on a cord with light that's about to refract out of it, and you're going to release it, and it's going to start to unwind really, really fast. But instead of, I just gave you the observational point. Where I want you to slip into next is inside of that crystal. So we're imagining gazing at the pineal gland, at this crystalline light frequency inside of your mind. And in 3, 2, 1, nice deep breath in. On the exhale, you're just going to slide right in, imagining coming out of the fragmentation, cracking through the mirror, breaking through that, and letting yourself become the light. Imagining yourself being immersed in a field of all white light, feeling as though there's a fire burning brightly, and then just imagining placing your hand through that fire and letting yourself melt into it. And then just go ahead and pop yourself around, spin around 180 degrees. Doesn't matter which direction. Your superconscious mind will know exactly, your meta mind will know exactly what way to spin to lock into place. It's almost like being in a chair and then spinning around to like spin into the control seat. And you're going to feel yourself lock. You may need to spin a couple times in your inner mind. Go ahead and swivel that chair around as though you're spinning in on the desk. And all of a sudden, you're going to feel yourself lock in. And then you're going to imagine releasing the energy field. And you're going to feel that crystal. Not really a crystal, but that orb of energy start to unfurl. There you go. You all got it. It took a couple extra spins for some of you, but we got it. Probably needed a couple of extra yawns. That was excellent, everyone. We were dropping through multiple energy layers there. Just know my energy body is holding these fields as you drop in. You're entering the field of energy. You could think of it like entering a room or a compression chamber. So as you tune into my voice, as you allow your mind to release, you feel the frequency, you let yourself come in. It's like entering a state of hypnosis. You get your mind out of the way and off we go. You can fall asleep, you can do whatever is meant to happen. You just get to show up and trust the process. And as I'm talking right now, your field is unwinding. You get to have faith in the process and even hear the clearing in my throat right now, right? There's energy moving. Your superconscious, my superconscious, our meta frequencies, our meta minds. You bet your bottom dollar, gonna have to look up where that expression comes from, absolutely knows what they are up to right now. So just trusting this field. All right, I'm going to bring your consciousness to catch up with where we are in the field. There's a whole lot of spinning that's been going on. And as we drop into that, it probably looks like you've been feeling like a corkscrew spinning as though we've been going down a dark slide. It may feel like some down. It may feel like some out. That's the dimensional physical body spinning off the density. It could feel like some out, like you're a superhero. We're not really going dimensionally out right now. We're kind of spinning down through the dimensions of our body. So, what's important to know is we are moving through several different layers. If you want to think about it like this, we have primarily seven different etheric flames that we work off of. You could think of them like Russian nesting dolls, and we're working in the seven different spirals of those flames. So, what we just moved through were those different fields. That was what all the spinning was about. And we were moving through, and we still are, to create enough of a spin in your inner fulcrum, if you will, to get you to the center of that. Now, the key is to just let your conscious mind clock out just enough, right, to achieve that state of hypnosis that you're not trying to control this and that your energy field can do the trick so that you're at the center of the center of the center of the center. Now, flames don't like to be named. And when we put stories on it, when we put mythology on it, when we put big mythology on it, like Isis or religion, or even Christed consciousness, or anything, it starts to compress the flames. You might have even felt some delineation within the flames as I said that. Flames also operate in color. So you may sense right now it's probably a lot of darkness because the mind isn't interpreting the light that's here. But if you started to give the mind permission to filter through some color, you may see some ribbons of light starting to come in. So give yourself a moment. You may also start to see some of the Metatronic sphere. If you were with us yesterday, you'll know the Metatronic cubic energy is the masculine. That's the system, that's the infrastructure within which the flames move across. We're not operating in that field right now. We're operating within the spiral flame energy. Just come back to my voice, keep the spin moving. We're going somewhere today. Remember, we're anchoring in the earth field, counterpoint to yesterday's meditation, which is the origin point of the flame. Nice deep breath in. What does our DNA do? Our DNA spirals also, doesn't it? And if you guessed it, we're just getting to the center of the center point of our DNA. How does our DNA spin up? It spins up through the flame. And yes, you guessed it. We've been spinning through the elements, through the mind, through the fields, down through the DNA to the center of the biome. Through our various fields, we've been doing a reverse spin. Oftentimes we go out, if you've done these meditations with me a lot, we typically don't do a reverse through the matrix out through the DNA, but that's what we're up to today. We actually never go this direction. We're having fun today because we are here for the Rainbow Warrior. And in just a moment, we're going to land. We're going to land in a field of darkness where you feel yourself at the earth. And with that earth energy, you're going to feel a construct land. And by construct, an essence of who you are, an essence of light. Because it is at this moment that all of these flames that I've been talking about have come together. You feel that stillness at the center of the spiral. No more fragmentation, no more naming. It is at this point that all of the flames and their colors You could think of the full spectrum of the rainbow coalescing, all of the aspects of the flames, from the angelic to the Christed, to the Sophiic, to the crystalline, to the solar, which is the seraphim, to the resurrection flame of the Isis, to the messenger flames, to the embodiment flames, to the architecting flames, and to all the others. And you know all of these foundational aspects of the flames beyond. You mostly know them through their colors. Take a breath here because they are all coalesced into one. And it is in this essence, it is in this energy that they rise up in their earthly form. In their masculine form as the warrior, as the rainbow warrior. You experience this as the Kundalini staff. In Egyptian, we experience it as the Dej pillar Ankh. But today, it's just staff of lightning, of strength, pure, brilliant electricity that imprints you with the blessings of the earth, of the Divine Mother, to be her guardian, to shepherd her codes, to have access to her matrix of creation, to give rise to the Kundalini within, to protect, to honor, to hold sacred, to vow, to spread your wings, to self-initiate, to self-proclaim, to carry the stripes of all colors, of all flames, to trust, to have faith, to allow your voice to rise, to honor all voices, including those that you fear, those that you dismiss, those that you've thought less than. But most importantly, to take a stand on your own fulcrum of truth and to root through all things for that fulcrum of truth in peace, in love and integrity, and to see her flames rippling throughout creation, and to hear her song echoing from the depths of the origin point to become a node for her dream to manifest into form, to allow her eyes to become your eyes, to allow your body to become the body of the rainbow warrior, to honor those without a voice, and to be the eyes for those who cannot see. And to sing the songs of ancient accord. So that all souls may finally be free. Taking a breath in here, I invite you to feel this warrior cloaked in rainbow, shimmering in light, standing before you, blessing you with a searing rainbow of light running from your forehead down to your belly, placing a hand on your heart, reminding you that within you lies the power of celestial light. Your power should not be deferred to the gurus and the masters and the devices, but that your power lies within you being willing to pursue your own truth and to question your own truth until you find this light within. And yes, the mirrors will break and the false narratives will fall. But within it will rise the flames, or from the shattered remains will rise the warrior again. And in the rainbow warrior's stead, the Divine Mother and her sacred dream and all we are here to bear witness to, and all we have dared to dream. Shall become the truth that is seen. Soul upon soul, life upon life, sacrifice upon sacrifice, all threaded together, flame upon flame, song upon song. You matter. This journey matters. Each breath matters. Listen for the whisper between breaths in your heart, for that is where you'll find me. Taking a nice deep breath in, even bigger exhale out. Feeling yourself landing all the way in your body. Feeling a bridge of light from some place deep within the dimensional realms, a rainbow forged, an arc of light anchored to your desire to bear witness to this celestial dream, not needing to know how, but just simply following one footstep, one intention, one breath, one heartbeat, one moment at a time, and having the courage to take action time after time after time until little by little momentum begins to build. And slowly the stories begin to coalesce and build into one great, big, beautiful sequence of events that lead to a movement, that lead to a shift, that lead to a new reality. All because you dared to dream an impossible dream and you dared to believe in yourself and not compromise in what you knew and believed to be true. So, with that, I honor you, Rainbow Warriors. Keep on dreaming, keep on taking action, keep on honoring and seeking and unveiling and unearthing your own blueprints. Keep on showing up, keep on claiming your own, going after dimensional, creating this dimensional coherence, pulling it together from all aspects 5D, 7D, 12D, bringing it home, taking action in the 3D. Keep on holding the field, keep on reading, running, regulating, doing all of the things, rebirthing, so that all of us collectively one day will coalesce and have this entirely new reality to take action from, through, and on. With that, namaste.